Work, Lord, have mercy.
Why keep pausing like I do? Why keep flossing like I do? Why keep saucing like I do? Why keep causing like you do? All these hands up in my jeans.
Hey, good morning. Is it still morning? Yeah. YouTube, what's up? It's Bree, aka B Breezy, back with another vlog. So, I just want to update y'all on where I am right now in life. So, bad news, post office update. My coworkers and I that I came in with, we got laid off. Post office is ghetto. The T to the O. You think because it's the post office that it's gonna be held to a certain standard and you're not gonna go through some of the things you went through at a regular job. Baby, out of all my jobs, that was the most unorganized. Okay, so I just got out the shower, if y'all are wondering why I look dull and ashful, because I'm hungry. I didn't feel like putting on lotion or nothing like that. I'm about to cook. So, there's that. I do receive one more check, so I will be able to afford my bills for the month. And in the meantime, I'm applying to jobs. But other than that, I'm okay. Like, normally I feel like something like this would get me into my bag. And I know I kept telling y'all about Uber, driving Uber, great secondary source of income. But as far as Uber goes, update with Uber is that my insurance company does not support commercial driving. So I guess driving Uber is considered commercial driving. And the thing about that is like, okay, why not go look for a new insurance? Y'all, my insurance is the cheapest. Quote, I have gotten on the block within 2 years. I called around when I first needed insurance, and I called around when I found out the Uber situation. Still the cheapest insurance on the block. So no, I was not going to cancel my insurance. I had to cancel Uber. I don't know, something about where my mental is right now. I'm not going to let it get me down. I want to do a vision board. Of course you want to do it before the year starts, but you can do a vision board whenever. But what I will do is put some chapstick on and hit y'all up later.
But she's still gonna hold on. It ain't safe from here, but she doesn't run from right. Guns, drugs, violence, violence. Oh, won't let you go, won't let you go.
Babe and I are watching Dynasty. If y'all watch this show, tell me what y'all think about it. I think it's good. I think it's dramatic. It's like literally something every episode, and it's quite funny to me. So, update from when you all saw us making our vision board. Well, saw me or us. I haven't looked back at that clip, but yeah. So, my vision board. Not gonna get in full detail. I just thought I would speak on one part, which is like the relationships side of it all. I have goals and intentions. Yes, I did some reading, and you don't just want to, when you're making a vision board, you don't just want to create goals. It's more so important to create intentions. And I'll try to like quote what I read and summarize it. So when you're setting a goal, it's this big thing. It could be to buy a mansion. Goals are intimidating if that's just it. This is why you set intentions, so you can even be a little bit more specific. The goal is still to get a mansion, but living in a new condo, now you know what it is to have a home, to take care of a home, and then you're more prepared when it comes, and the goal is more attainable. You feel me? You feel me? Don't forget to be thankful, you know? Because if you don't immediately obtain the mansion, now you're just like, oh my God, I quit, I give up. But if you achieve some of those intentions, it would encourage you to go after the goal and obtain the goal. So that's the whole point. I have a quote up here, and it says, without communication, there's no relationship. Without respect, there's no love. That more so was geared towards my relationship, like boyfriend, girlfriend. I think it is important to communicate. We always been very good communicators, but it's like as the relationship goes on and you know more important conversations arise, I find out more and more how much it is important to be a great communicator. Different ways to communicate, okay? And those two, communication and respect, I also think respect is important, because it's important to respect what someone thinks, how someone feels, what someone is used to, different things like that. You want to learn to respect it, even if your views aren't the same. And then the biggest thing is just how to reach a common ground. Boundaries is the other one I have up, and I'm not going to read it because it's 10 boundaries on there, so I'm just going to read some. It's okay to say no. Biggest. I don't have to please anyone. I set boundaries as a form of self-care, and I'm not responsible for how others respond to the boundaries I set. So those are just 4, and I think all of those were learning lessons for me. The end of 2020, it's okay to say no. My cousin, she told me that. Shout out to her. I definitely tried to start implementing that, but I still see it's something I need to work on. I'm still trying to tell people yes when it's really a far stretch for me. And last year was a busy year for me, and I found myself having to tell people no more and not wanting to disappoint. So that just shows me that I still need to work on it, because it is okay to disappoint sometimes, especially when it's for the greater good. And you know, sometimes telling your friend no can help them save $1 and you save $1. So what's wrong with it? You may be upset, but baby, we just saved coin, okay? I don't have to please everyone, so that kind of ties into that. And then I set boundaries as a form of self-care. I definitely do think I practice forms of self-care, but just realizing that self-care isn't taking a shower or eating a good meal. It can be self-care for your mental and for your pockets, okay? So definitely practicing self-care in those different areas. And then I'm not responsible for how others respond to the boundaries I set. I think if y'all watched the video with the girl talk, when it was a couple of my friends and I, and we were talking about friendships and how people are responding to us trying to grow as a person. Baby, I experienced that last year. Lost one of the biggest friendships in my life. And I'm actually okay with it. And I'm not just saying that, like, y'all, I'm actually okay with it, because from the first loss of the friendship, I learned a lot. So when the second one came, it was like, okay, it was okay for me. After reaching out and trying to have an adult conversation, things backfired. So I tried to set a boundary and just tell them, you know what, I'm done. That wasn't enough for that person. And so that led to a whole nother realm of drama. I'm not responsible for how others respond. If I would have kept that in my mind and was able to step outside of the situation at the time and realize, hey, she's just upset. This is their response to you setting a boundary. Don't give into it. That is an obstacle that they're gonna have to, you know, deal with and face theirself. Yeah, so those are big lessons I learned, and those are big goals. I wanna continue setting boundaries, and I wanna continue to work on those things in my relationship. Hey y'all, so Babe and I are eating dinner, and I am closing out this vlog. Hopefully this will, not hopefully, this will be a great 2022. Yeah, that was a great way to end the day. And let me show y'all what I made, because you know your girl be trying to throw down in the kitchen. Yeah, so kind of got a little hungry, but I think this is called tilapia, more green beans, and this time I made some potato scallops. So yeah, very good.